Retired NYPD homicide detective Sergeant Bill Cannon and Detective Phil Grimaldi, they have worked hundreds of murder cases and now host the popular podcast called Police Off the Cuff. Gentlemen, thank you for being here tonight. Sergeant Cannon, I'm going to begin with you. How fast is too fast to clear a suspect in a case this severe, 4 victims of a brutal homicide?
You know, I think that there's a mistaken point that they're thinking that someone is cleared. You can always bring someone back in if evidence and other people's or witnesses tell you that the person is involved. You have to be careful of pushing too hard on someone that you're interviewing, because they can always lawyer up and then the interview is over. So they can still peripherally conduct the investigation and determine that the person is cleared. The person's never cleared until the investigation or there's an arrest made. You know, so I think that they're erring on this, that he's cleared. They can always bring him back in if they have evidence against him.
So, Detective Grimaldi, jump in on that and tell me about, you know, the kinds of alibis that would have the police say publicly so soon in the case, nope, nothing to see here. I found it odd. I've covered a lot of murders too, and I'm used to the public saying, you know, everyone's under umbrella of suspicion.
Absolutely. I think that the fact that he did interact with those people around that food truck, he was probably pretty easily to identify and interview. Perhaps he did have a concrete alibi. Let's say he was on videotape somewhere. Someone said, or it was reported, that he drove 5 hours to a relative's home. Did his cell phone travel that 5 hours? Did they clear him with that? Just because a person gives a story doesn't mean that we're going to buy it right away. We're going to try and corroborate it, whether it be through technology, cell phone cameras. If I find a person that the person who the hoodie guy says he was with, I want to talk to that person. I want to ask them, was he with you? What was the amount of time that he was with you? Is there any way to corroborate that you're telling the truth? Is there a video camera? Do you have a Ring doorbell camera? Those are the type of things that I think I would be looking for. And I have to piggyback what Bill just said. 100%. Just because he's been cleared does not mean if further evidence is developed or interviews point at this particular individual, doesn't mean he can't be put back into the suspect list.
Does it mean anything, Bill, that the family of Kaylee Goncalves has heard and learned in some way that he is out of the country now, and that he had not submitted DNA? It would seem to me, if you're going to clear someone, you'd say, you know, spit in the cup on your way out. Nothing personal, but, you know, we'll clear you, but just give us what we need to cross our T's and dot the I's.
You know, we had recommended early on in this investigation that every single person they interviewed, they asked for voluntarily to swab for DNA and to take major case fingerprints, because also down the road, they may need elimination DNA and elimination fingerprints when they do arrest someone. So if this case goes to trial, because a clever defense attorney will be pointing at all the different fingerprints and DNA that's inside that house.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.